Now, from across the tri-states, this is KHQA Sports.
When it came to deciding on where to play college football, it was a no-brainer for Quincy Notre Dame's Matt Horvith. Getting the chance to play with one of his former teammates at St. Ambrose University was the perfect fit, and today he signed his letter of intent to play there in the fall.
A lot of high schools, they normally always play their seniors. Here we play the best players, and so they really left opening for fighting at every position, every level, sophomore year, junior year, senior year. So I was always having to fight for my spot, and it really helped me develop as a football player. I'm going to St. Ambrose for mechanical engineering. They're really good mechanical engineering there, and really like the field of robotics for my future. So my father's in the field, and so I have a little inside knowledge and really like robots and mechanical stuff. So they're really good in the division. They're normally one of the top teams in NAIA. And, you know, coming from QND where, you know, history of winning, I really want to go somewhere where there was another history of winning. Going there to play D-line, but, you know, I may end up trying linebacker. I'm a little undersized at D-line, so we just have to see and wait, give the coaches a little bit more and talk to them. My best friends are on the football team. Coach Chanel is a great coach. Really going to miss him as a coach, great personality. And then just walking the halls, just seeing all the familiar faces. I'm really going to miss it.
QND's Shelby Ulrich will also be moving on to play a sport in college. She signed with Milliken today to continue her career on the soccer field.
They were the first school that looked at me, and they looked at me last year at the Sacred Heart tournament, and they just stuck with me. And over the summer, they invited me to their camp and everything. And I just liked the way they play, and I like how determined they are to get wins and stuff. And their coach is awesome, and they're just the perfect fit for me. I play just because I love the sport, and I think you have to love the sport to be able to play in college, because it's not about the wins and stuff. It's about your determination and your drive to play, to be able to go and continue on playing in college. I want to major in physical therapy, but at Milliken they do not have physical therapy, so I'll be athletic trainer and then go into a grad school and get my doctorate in physical therapy. For basketball, we were so close, and that team's awesome. But then going into our spring sports, half of us go play soccer and then half of us play softball. But at practice each day, we're both at QND, and we always do, we always have these little cheers to each other to know that we're always there to support them. And they come to our games and we go to their games, and it's just the support, and we're still a family. We'll always will be. So as long as we can show our support from each other, we'll be fine.
Little high school baseball, QHS and QND. QHS over at QND today. Bryce Almazik starts things off with this grounded to short. That scores a run. QHS with the early lead. Jordan Chappell, he'd stop that immediately with this dribble right here up the middle. Double play, not going to be in time as Chappell beats the throw to first. Austin Ritter, he'd come around to score. More runs would be on the way for the Raiders as Zach Bailey, he'd come around to score. And more Raiders would just keep on coming as they win this one today, 13-3. Only lasted 6 innings as they get the W, looking potent on all sides of the ball. A few scores to get to if we can right now. Griggsville, they get it done over West Central today, 10-6. Caleb Bradshaw, 2-run home run in that ball game. Illini West, they fall to Western today, 9-1. Austin Ward, 2-hitter in that ball game. And Southeastern falls big to Payson Seymour, 12-2. Over on the Missouri side of things, Palmyra, they get it done over Macon, 6-5 today. And Scotland County, a winner today. Austin Thrasher, 2 for 4 and a double in that ball game. Hannibal, QND soccer. This game wasn't as close as the score indicated. Cassidy Foley, corner kick right there. Caitlin Edge comes up with the save to keep things knotted at 0. Foley again from the corner. Look at this. Bend it like Beckham right there off the crossbar. She almost scores from the corner kick area right there. They're going to try to get the shot off. It's going to go wide. We're still knotted at 0 here in the second half. Hannah Cobb, she's going to let it rip from right out about the 18. Another huge save right there from Edge, but it would be short-lived because QND, they would come under 7 minutes left right here. Lauren Vailkamp, she's going to find who else? Cassidy Foley as she rips the twine. QND goes on to win this game by a score of 1-0. They were in Hannibal's zone the entire game. They get it done today, 1-0 over on the North Campus. Some other scores to pass along to you soccer-wise. QHS, they beat up Rock Island today 6-0. And up in Iowa, Holy Trinity, they fall to Notre Dame 2-1. Let's try some softball if we can. Central visiting Payson today. Amy Hildebrand's squad showing they can score from everywhere. Amanda Ulrich, she doubles out to center right there. Then a few pitches later, she would score on a pass the ball, as you'd see this right here. Central, they're going to go up 1-0 at this point. And then Brianna Hildebrand, who had an inside the park home run last week, she's going to drop one into short. Chrissy Reaver would come around to score. And Brinkley Mueller, she is going to turn and drive in a run. Abigail Jansen, she's going to come on in this one. And Central Southeastern, they're going to go on and win this one today by a score of 12-2. Some scores really quick if we can pass along right here, and then we'll get out of here. West Prairie, a winner today, 10-9 over Mercer County. And Beardstown, a winner, 11-7 over Lewistown. And QU, we can take you to that score right now if we can. Doubleheader, they're hosting McKendree. They'd go up 2-0 and then 3-0 on that RBI single right there. Matt Merrick, he's going to go on, poke this one over the right field fence. They're going to go on and lose game 1 today, though, 5-1. Some quick scores to pass along to you. Game 2, QU, they win 13-3 over McKendree. Some softball scores. Culver Stockton, a winner in game 1, 9-0 over McKendree. And in game 2, a winner 7-1 over McMurray, I should say, not McKendree, excuse me. And tomorrow we'll have Student Athlete of the Week. Surprise, surprise. We haven't seen her yet. It's going to be a surprise, so we'll keep it, keep it under wraps.
Right, it really is a surprise.
Yeah, it really is a surprise. Well, everybody will be surprised. She hasn't been the Student Athlete of the Week before. So.
Okay, well, come back for that. Be sure to tune in for Student Athlete of the Week tomorrow. Thanks, Will. Be right back.